What's up, good people? You got Vell here, aka Vell, and welcome to my channel where we bond over our favorite TV shows, trending topics, and everything in between that we care about. So today, one of those trending topics is, unfortunately, the loss of Wendy Williams' mother, who passed recently. Well, the news actually broke on Sunday, December the 6th, and Wendy responded on her Monday show, stating that yes, she had in fact lost her mother many weeks ago. Now, what I will say is grief for everyone is different. So the way Wendy is dealing with her grief may not be typical and understood by most people. However, we all have the right to grieve in our own ways. Now, her saying that her mom had passed many weeks ago and she couldn't even really remember the date, because with the pandemic, there's been so much going on and things have blurred together, etc. And when I heard that, I was thinking, I'm not really sure if she's saying that for smoke and mirror purposes to keep us out of her business, or is she just really having that much going on that she really is forgetting, or is she just flat out lying to us? Now, I have personally experienced the death of my father during the pandemic in April, and what I can say is the world stopped, and I remember the date and the time. However, like I stated, grief for everyone is different. But I digress. So in Wendy's show on Monday, she came out in a black dress with her legs out, and she stated that she wore the dress because her mom wanted her to, and said that if you got long legs, you need to show them. She then says that her mom has talked her into wearing that dress that day, and she said she has also died, which was a little awkward. Kind of like, who knew that it was coming in that way? But I guess she was struggling with, like, how do I have the conversation? How do I say that my parent has passed away? And I found myself dealing with the same thing when I had to announce to certain people that my father had passed. As much as I could, I tried to just do text messages and social media posts to kind of just get it out there and not have to say it. So I do get that it could have been a struggle for her to figure out how exactly should I say this. She then goes on to say, my mom has passed many weeks ago. She then goes on to say, you know, due to the pandemic and corona and the world being flipped on its head and the days and the times just being all blurred together, all that she knows is that it was a long time ago. However, what we now know, because everything comes to light eventually, because anytime you have multiple people involved in something, you'll never be able to keep it under covers forever. So what happened was Wendy Williams' brother, who I mentioned in my previous video for her movie trailer, he has a YouTube channel, and he checked in on Monday with a live talking to his audience and basically catching them up with everything that had occurred. And he actually talked about the fact that his mother passed away last Sunday. He told exactly when. So it wasn't many weeks ago. It was last week. So what we're gonna do is watch a bit of Tommy Williams live where he actually remembers the details of his mom's passing and gives us a little bit more insight. So what we're gonna do is check out a little bit of Tommy Williams live where he talks about the passing of his mother, because obviously his way of dealing with grief is to actually have a memory about it. Okay, and play.
Way to start the day. I'm so glad I got on with you guys this morning, you know. I didn't have any inhibitions, I'll be honest with you, you know. I really was looking forward to leveling off my day, getting it started with some commentary, you know. It's quiet for a while. My mom passed last Sunday, and you see I've been doing my videos and moving along and haven't been sharing or talking about any, because it's been, you know, just a family thing we've been moving through, you know. Now maybe some of you can see what Wendy's been going through. I mean, you know, it's mental health, y'all. I mean, it's life, you know. She might be a celebrity and out there on the stage and everything, but you know what, she's a child of somebody as well. You know, she's a sister, you know. She's an aunt, she's a mother, you know. You know how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. And then it's all laid out on state. So it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? And not only that, but she's the type of person, and this is the problem. As I told her, and I often tell her, the problem is you don't know how to take a day off. I do. Please. You know, I know my value.
I do too.
Day off. I don't feel good.
I'll take a day off.
Gotta stay home. Gotta, do something else. If I need to pool, if I need to
That's right.
sit tight, talk with folks, talk with my family, whatever. You gotta take that day sometimes for mental health, physical health. That's what they give you days off for, And for somebody so instrumental in her show, then you gotta know whether to stay or go. And that was her setback, I think. Hopefully she makes some changes, and I know she's doing a lot better now. We've all had a chance to kind of, move through some things and massage around some thoughts and get a rhythm going and understand that it's going to be from here on out, It's just another life, It's just from a different angle. But our mom is still right there, Mommy.
Yes, she is.
Oh, mama. Oh, mammy. Yeah. Right there for us. When you don't believe, you're broke. You're done. So, I see my signs all the time. We were sharing the signs, actually. Wendy sharing her signs. I'll let her tell it.
All right. So that was Tommy giving us some insight. It's actually a 20-minute long video, and I'm going to put his link in our description area below so that you could go check out his page and subscribe, and you can watch the full live, where in the beginning he reminisces about his relationship with his mom and her personality and her relationship with his father and what kind of mother she was. So it was really cool to hear those stories and a perspective on their mom that's coming from someone other than Wendy, which basically his stories were similar. So you can tell that they really had a loving mom who was definitely the head of the household in many ways, but a loving person. And as cheery as she was on the show, and when we saw her in pictures with a big old smile, he really talked about how she was like that every day. And her philosophy was to basically bring light into any room she came in and to always be nice to people. He said that that was one of the things that she would always tell him, because he has more of a temper, and he would say she would always tell him to just be nice to people, like it'll get you far. And that was cool. So definitely check out his full video, which the link will be below. Okay, so I'm back. I thought I was ending that video. So just like everything else in this social media world, it looks like we immediately have an update on what I was just reporting about Wendy's mother unfortunately passing away. Well, as I mentioned in another video, her brother Tommy Williams has his very own YouTube channel, and this morning he got on the live and gave us more information once again. So let's just listen to a brief snippet of it so that we can get our most recent update from Wendy Williams' very own brother. Okay, so I'm just going to jump ahead just to the snippet that applies to this particular video. All right, let's go.
You're having a good morning. It's a brand new day to get it right, folks.
Oh, yes it is.
Real excited. Wendy, I think, is coming in town today or tomorrow. I gotta check with my dad. When the rubber hits the road, folks, something about the word funeral. But we're gonna be all right. We hanging tough. The Williams clan is got our backs up against one another, and we're pushing out.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to make sure we're all okay. And you all have been doing a wonderful job at holding me up. I know that. Appreciate all the kind words and support.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys. So that is the update. As we see in Wendy Williams' brother's live, he is saying that Wendy is on her way in town, and he did this YouTube live video this morning, Wednesday, December the 9th. So we know that this is recent. He's saying that Wendy Williams is either coming in town, where he lives in South Florida, if I'm not mistaken, either today, Wednesday, or tomorrow, Thursday. What I do know, and I'm not sure about how the taping is going right now, but usually I think Thursday is their last day of taping. So maybe she's coming in tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening, but I don't know. That's just an educated guess based on her normal taping schedule. However, it is clear from what he said that the funeral of their mother has not occurred yet, and it's looking like it's going to occur at some point this weekend. So what I can tell is it looks like he caught himself. He maybe shared more than he meant to share, where he just said, boy, it's something about the word funeral. And he didn't, he kind of paused like, oops, I can't say that. I'm not supposed to be saying when my mom's funeral exactly is. And I get it. Maybe they're trying to keep paparazzi out, etc. But I just wanted to bring this part of the update to you guys. And now I'm going to jump back into where we left off with our original video content. And again, as far as Wendy's grief, the reason I wanted to do this video was just to show that there's a different perspective, and actually there are other details, because I think in her giving us the information, knowing that she could not completely avoid it. Now, they were blessed enough to have a full week of peace where the public did not know, which is really an accomplishment in this day and age of social media. And it basically got out anyway because of extended, friends and family making social media posts, which, that's what happens. Like, even for those of us who are not celebrities or public figures, it's really hard to keep your family business in the family. So with that, that's all I really had on this. Again, everyone's grief is different. So I think we have to give Wendy grace in the way that she deals with grief. And we don't know what happened with the mom, so we don't know if she was dealing with some level of illness leading up to it. Tommy did allude to Wendy not taking time off and having maybe some mental health issues that were partially caused because of the lack of taking time off. We do know that some of her recent sporadic behavior on camera was actually, I don't know what, a month or two ago, something like that. So it's been a little bit of a while. It wasn't like last week, I don't think. I didn't hear of anything last week. So I think it was maybe the time that her mom maybe had been ill or dealing with whatever they were dealing with, and she was dealing with that and trying to push through for the show. And just, it's a lot, people. It's a lot. So those of us who have lost parents, and to lose parents through the pandemic is something on a whole nother level, because of the fact that the way that you even celebrate the life of a person is so restrictive. You can't really have a traditional family gathering. You really can't have all of the people who love that person and played a role in their lives. They can't always see the person or be a part of the services. It's just the whole thing. So I get it, because I just went through it. So my thoughts and prayers are with the entire Williams family and anyone else connected to the late great Shirley Williams. So with that, if you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed as of yet, this will be a great time for you to click that subscribe button below and that notification bell so that you can become a part of the most evolved subscriber family on YouTube. And if you're already a part of the EOV subscriber family, thank you. Please remember to add the extra layer of support by clicking the like button below so that our channel can continue to grow and thrive. And to let me know that you have made it this far in the video, please comment below our word for this video, which is legacy. Yes, legacy. Because Miss Shirley Williams, the mother of Wendy Williams, has definitely left a legacy within her own family, but a legacy so large that it has spread beyond the people who knew her personally to those of us who only knew her through the television screen. Not only did she create Wendy Williams herself, who has given many of us years of entertainment or fodder for conversation for those who don't care for her, but nevertheless, even her own appearances on the show, where we saw her bright smile and her witty banter and just her spirit as well. Tommy mentioned in his video how loving and bright his mom's spirit was and how she believed in just being nice to people. And I think we also got a peek into that in the many guest appearances that she made on the Wendy Williams show. So with that, it also makes me say, what is our legacy gonna be? What is your legacy? What is my legacy? Do we know? What impact will we leave on this planet, on the people who know us personally and beyond? What is going to be your legacy? That's a good question. Comment below if you know what it is already. I'm working on mine. But with that, thank you guys. I love you. Until I upload the next video, take care and be blessed. Peace.
Yeah.